My name is James Carter, and this is the story of how I exposed the biggest lie of my life. I had always been a man of ambition. At 28, I had built a successful career in real estate, earning a reputation as a hardworking and dedicated professional. But my greatest weakness was my trust in people, especially in matters of love. My relationship with Sophia Adams had started like a fairy tale. She was beautiful, charming, and always knew the right things to say. We had met at a business event, and within months, she had become an inseparable part of my life. However, my best friend, Liam, had always been skeptical. "There's something off about her," he had warned repeatedly. But I, blinded by love, ignored the warnings. One evening, as we sat in a cozy restaurant, Sophia held my hand and whispered, "James, I have something to tell you." My heart pounded. She looked nervous, almost teary-eyed. "I'm pregnant," she announced. The words sent a shockwave through me. I wasn't ready for this, but I forced a smile. "Are you sure?" I asked. She nodded, pulling out a pregnancy test from her bag. 2 bold pink lines confirmed her claim. I was overwhelmed. I had been careful, always. Something didn't add up. But I didn't want to be that guy who doubted the mother of his child. As the days passed, Sophia's behavior became strange. She refused to go to the doctor with me, always making excuses. When I asked about ultrasound appointments, she claimed she was handling everything herself. My instincts told me something was wrong. Liam wasn't convinced either. "Have you actually seen any medical reports?" he questioned. I hadn't. That was the moment I decided to dig deeper. One night, while Sophia was asleep, I checked her drawer for any medical papers. My hands trembled as I opened it, only to find a stash of unused pregnancy tests, every single one negative. My stomach turned. The next day, I confronted her. "Sophia, show me the ultrasound." She hesitated. "I don't have it yet." "Then let's go now." She panicked, her face turning pale. "Why don't you trust me?" "Because I just found out you lied." I threw the negative pregnancy tests on the table. Her expression shifted from shock to desperation. "James, I did this because I love you. I was scared of losing you." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "You faked a pregnancy to trap me?" Tears streamed down her face. "I was going to tell you eventually." I was done. Without another word, I walked out. But I wasn't finished exposing her lies. A few days later, I invited friends and family to dinner, including Sophia. She arrived, expecting an apology, but I had other plans. As everyone gathered, I stood up and said, "There's something important I need to share." I looked directly at Sophia. "I recently found out I was going to be a father. But then I discovered the truth, it was all a lie." Gasps filled the room. Sophia turned red, shaking her head. "James, please." I held up the negative pregnancy tests. "She lied to me, to all of us." Everyone stared at her in shock. Some whispered, others looked away. Liam smirked, he had been right all along. Sophia burst into tears and ran out of the room. I felt a mix of anger and relief. That night, I sat alone, replaying everything in my mind. I had dodged a bullet. The experience changed me forever. I learned that love without trust is just an illusion. And sometimes, the hardest betrayals come from the people we least expect.